Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Crusader Kings 2, the Byzantine Empire. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I think we are going to try to support a change of government in Amalfi. I don't like this Doge who is a Lord Mayor, so I am going to try to have him excommunicated. It will cost me 100 piety, but the Patriarch is my boy, and he will make it happen. Oh, we got a barracks. Can we afford anything else here? Keep's pretty expensive. Cataphract's really expensive. Oi, oi, oi. We're gonna know. We just don't have enough money. We'll wait for a bit. So right now we're not building anything. Nicaea, Castletown. Wait. No. What am I? Yes, what am I saying? Yes, I have that now. It's mine. Castletown. Yes. And Gallipoli, I believe, is also one I'm keeping. Oh, he's excommunicated. Fantastic. Fortifications are kind of useless. Militia. Yeah, we need some infantry for storming. Okay, that's enough money spending for now. Alright. So now we can imprison the Doge. Now here's... Oh, my new Ethiopian wife is already pregnant. Fantastic. Alright, so we have a 47% chance of imprisoning this guy. We want to not imprison him because we want him to rebel against us. Let's see what happens. Yes, he has rebelled. That is exactly what I want, because now that he has rebelled, I can take his lands from him. That was my goal all along. But before I do that, I need to give some leaders. Dorotheos, you're getting old, but you can lead. Zahra. You're not my wife, right? No, you're just a courtier. Okay, you're a Muslim woman, but... No, you're Orthodox. Okay, cool. Just have a Muslim name. And Romanos, the Duke of Armeniacon. Alright, so we're going to attack Amalfi. That is fantastic. I want his land. And, come on. There we go. I did some reading recently about the Sons of Abraham DLC for this game, and I really wish I had it. I'm afraid to get it now because I'm afraid it's going to break my save game because it adds a lot of things, but it allows you to have your sons go into monasteries and holy orders, so that's how you can get rid of family members to prevent succession crises, and it just adds a lot of really cool stuff. A holy order for the Byzantines called the Knights of the Sepulchre or something, and it's just, I would have really enjoyed playing it, but I'm afraid, again, it's going to break my save game, and I don't want to do that. So I will not be doing that. It was also asked of me by my wonderful viewer, Iron Skull, if I could talk a little bit about the military organization of the Byzantine Empire. He was curious if it was more like the Roman model or something else entirely. Claims he would be a better ecclesiarch than the Patriarch. No. Give him a chance. And it's a huge topic, really, to discuss, because the Byzantine army organization changed quite a bit from the times of Constantine and even the earlier emperors like Justinian to where we are now, to the Comneni dynasty, to the Angelus dynasty there near the end. So I think it'd be easier to talk specifically about the Byzantine army organization of this period. Right now we're in 896. The period I'm referring to is a period from the 7th to the 11th centuries. This is a notable period in Byzantine history because it's when a revolutionary idea was adopted for the defense of the empire. This idea was called the theme system. And what it was because the government was basically out of money and couldn't afford to pay a standing army, the emperor, they believe, there's no hard and fast proof here, but they believe it's the Emperor Constans II. He established the theme system. And what it basically was is it was land grants to troops in 5 separate areas of Asia Minor. One day in the Imperial Palace, while surrounded by shouting advisors, blah, 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 they want me to cheat? No. So, yes, so they basically, to create more troops... Come on, what's going on here? Move. Move. They settled troops all throughout Asia Minor. And for those of you who don't know, what Asia Minor is this portion right here of the empire. Today's Turkey. It was also known as Anatolia. So they settled the troops in 5 themes in this area, and a theme was basically just a group of land, and each theme had a strategos and who commanded it, and they were troops who lived there, farmed there, and were basically called to be defensive armies. So in that case, the system that this game has right now of calling up these troops of these different guys is historically accurate. However, she wants to have a daughter. Interesting. However, the idea of like dues and this kind of feudal medieval system doesn't really work for the Byzantine Empire at this period. In general, you had the themes with the different strategi in charge of them. But the themes were mostly a defensive army. And they started off with 5, as I said, but eventually it grew. There were tons of themes that by the time that the Emperor Basil II died in 1025, there were actually 47 themes, especially in the Far East. Again, the themes were meant to be defensive. They were meant to protect the empire. In addition to the themes, there was the offensive force, known as the tagmata. Those were based generally around Constantinople and were professional standing armies of heavy cavalry only. The exact number of the tagmata at any particular time is not quite known, but it's assumed that they were roughly around 16,000 heavy cavalry. I believe this also was at the time of Basil II, but I could be wrong on that. And Tolstoi, my son, my bastard son, wants to be the king of Sicily. I don't think so, Tolstoi. That's not a very good ambition. It's going to run you into trouble with the rest of the family. So the tagmata was 16,000 heavy cavalry, but there was more to it than that. There was also 4,000 infantry, whose goal was to guard the walls of Constantinople. There were 4,000 support troops. Basically, they carried the supplies in the baggage train. Princess Crefftwr of Byzantine Empire is now legal age. She became a fortune builder. Now, I was going to marry Crefftwr off to cement an alliance, but I've changed my mind because I really like her. She's a good character. She's got a lot of really great traits. Where are you? She's fortune builder, so she's extra fertile. She's trusting, patient, diligent, temperate, and content. So I'm going to give her a county at some point, but before I do so, I'm going to matrilineally marry her to someone with good traits, and then I'm going to let them have a couple kids that I can name. And once that happens, I will give her a county. You are an Armenian courtier, but you're a great eminence. You'll be good for her. You're cruel. No, Crefftwr is not marrying someone cruel. I don't care how good you are. You are an underhanded rogue. Well, that will give you fertility. You're Catalan. Diligent, gregarious, temperate, proud, and honest. You want to get married too. You will help her diplomatically. She's pretty strong. So with stewardship and learning, you're not going to do much for her on this account. Okay, you're a elusive shadow. You're a bastard. Deceit. No, you're not good enough for my little girl. Maybe someone who's a really good military commander. Brilliant strategist, heavy infantry leader, brave and diligent. Okay, but you're lousy at diplomacy, so if you won't be able to keep her out of wars. You'll only be able to help her fight them. No, you know what? I'm going to go with the Catalan. He's got good traits. He's a great diplomat. Even though he's not a Grey Eminence, he's an underhanded rogue. He still gives him some fertility, which, well, Grey Eminence gives you a ton of fertility. If only you weren't cruel, you Armenian. How about you? You're a charismatic negotiator, but you're a bastard. Gregarious, a gardener. Okay. You can help her with stewardship, but you're a sloth, which lowers... No, it doesn't lower fertility, but you're deceitful. No, you're going to go with the Catalan. It's not the best marriage ever. You're going to lose some prestige, but he'll help you rule your county when the time comes. Okay, so yes, there was 4,000 support troops, supply and baggage trains, and then if she wants to get married, well, soon you will. And there were also finally 4,000 fleet marines, so a total force of 28,000 men. And the marriage has been accepted. Fantastic. You, my friend, You are going to convert. Yes. No, you are going to convert. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to convert. Thank you very much. Otherwise, we're going to kill you. Okay, so we're at 70% war score. He apparently manufactured 2,000 more troops from somewhere. Okay, excellent. So those were the two forces as they were between, again, the 7th and 11th centuries. There were the thematic troops that were mainly for defense, and the tagmata forces that traveled with the emperor and were the main professional standing armies. Now, on top of this, of course, you also have the mercenary units, including the Varangian Guard, which also made up a large portion of the Byzantine army, or at least the Byzantine field army at this time. So again, the system that this game uses in order to raise troops is actually quite useful. It approximates kind of how it works. You have your retinue, which is the tagmata, although it's kind of small, and then you have the thematic troops in the different levy troops that you can raise up, even if the leadership structure is not quite as it would be in the Byzantine period. And Marcus had another son with his new wife from Ethiopia. So who is that going to be? That is going to be Ronan Canham. Ronan Canham Aurelius. Welcome to the family, son. I'm not letting you do this. I'm going to lose 10 prestige. I don't care. My patriarch is generating moral authority for me. And we won a victory. I have too many lands. How did that happen? What do I have? Tarsos, Famagusta, Strymon. Where's Strymon? Have I always had this many? Philopolis? Oh, right, because duh, Marcus, because you just added Nicomedia. Okay. How's this going to work? I'm going to talk to this guy who already hates me, so screw him. I'm going to take the Duchy of Nicaea. It's not going to hurt anybody else but him. Okay, and once that happens, I'm going to give away my other duchy. Okay, excellent. So let's pause for a second just to keep everyone from getting pissy with me. And okay, these should all be in the same. Are you my vassal? How does this work exactly? Normally, if they're part of the same duchy, they would have these little light lines between them. I'm not really sure, but first I got to give some stuff away. So I have Philippopolis and Adrianopolis. Now I have to give them to somebody I can trust, because otherwise they're going to rebel against me right next to my capitals. You know what? I'm going to hold on to them for a few minutes. No one's going to raise up against Marcus, and hopefully Crefftwr could have a child, and then I can give them to her. That's my plan. Because, yeah, everybody's liking of Marcus is going to go down quite a bit. Although not too much, except for this guy, of course. Yes, raise the flag of revolt, fool. Let's see what you can do. And this battle, of course, is still on the way. So I keep getting interrupted, but I think I covered pretty much everything about the Byzantine army organization at this period. What? Where? Who are you people? You must have an ally or something. No? Will you accept my terms? Nope. Alright, well I'll just have to destroy another one of your armies. Oh, and now I don't claim to be a scholar, and certainly I wouldn't use this video as a work of scholarship. But just in case you're curious, my sources for the information that I just gave you are the book by Wherein Crefftwr, A History of the Byzantine State and Society, the Osprey Men at War series of illustrated books, this one on the Byzantine armies from 886 to 1118 by Ian Heath and Angus McBride, and finally, Wikipedia. So in case you decide to use this Let's Play as a source for a paper you're writing in high school or something, I don't know. Those are who I got this information from. And as with any type of historical information, nothing is proven. It's only speculated based on an analyzation of the sources. So keep that in mind. Now, I have a child who lacks a guardian. Desdemona. So Tip's first daughter and presumed heir. Or no, that's Shadia back. This is his younger daughter. Okay. So we need to get her educated. She'd be a good diplomat. Maybe I could... Yeah, diplomacy is probably good for her, or stewardship. I would give her to my wife. She has incredible stewardship, but she's Ethiopian. He's Croatian. We don't have any good stewards. Midas touched, patient, chaste. Definitely can't have that. Slothful, paranoid. No. Diplomacy. Theocharistos. He's my eunuch. He's already raising one of my daughters. Gray eminence. Quick, diligent, gregarious, and arbitrary. I don't like arbitrary. The Count of Neapolis is a charismatic negotiator. Trusting, kind. But he is a great diplomat. Alright. I think he's raising the other daughter, too. He's raising both the Tip's daughters. Oh, well. He's a good raiser. So, there you have it. And if you have any other questions about the Byzantine Empire or things you'd like me to address, by all means do so. I enjoy doing that. Crefftwr wants to have a daughter. It's good to know. You know, I really enjoy looking through my many books on the subject and coming to you with this information. So it helps me compile the things in my head as well. So now, so for the purposes of this LP, I'm going to have my Tagmata forces, that is my retinue, which is again all heavy cavalry, lead the attack, and then hopefully in some cases Tip wants to become Sacellarius. Maybe Tip, maybe. I will have the garrison troops. In fact, I can do that right now to make this go by faster. Military training ground, great. I could raise some local infantry troops and have them come and assist with the siege, since infantry troops are better at that than cavalry troops. And maybe we can make this go by a little faster. I think let's get his troops here as well. Tolstoi. Tolstoi, how are you doing with your castle? Oh, since it's not directly under my command, I was hoping I could maybe spend some money and help you build your lands, but apparently they will not allow me to do that. I want Tolstoi to have security, because if Italy comes calling, I don't want him to get killed or captured or worse. Meanwhile, Crefftwr needs to have some kids. Stat. You know, one area I haven't really explored yet, but I can, is the known plots, because any of these people I can basically put in jail for trying to kill somebody. And while mostly right now I don't care, except for this guy's trying to fabricate a claim on my duchy, but normally it's no one that I care about. They're trying to kill. But what's good about this is if I imprison somebody, I can then ransom them back and make a ton of money. So this guy wants to steal my duchy. So he is the Count of Kyzikos. Not even sure where that is. Yeah, that's probably within the Duchy of Nicaea, I believe. De jure. Yeah, so he's underneath me, and that's something I cannot allow. So let's imprison him. Okay, he's in my dungeon. So now I can go to my intrigue, go to my prisoners, and I can ransom him and make 70 gold. And now he won't like me very much for this, but who cares? He's just a count, and Marcus isn't going to last very long anyways, and I just gained 70 gold for nothing. So he made Theognostia steward. It's very forward-thinking of you, Tolstoi. And you made this guy the marshal. And I'm 70 gold richer. See how that worked? So you could theoretically farm this and imprison everybody and then auction them off, and that will do great things for your ability to pay the bills. Alright, Orthodoxy is growing, as it should. 100% war score. We are going to take your land. And Tip is becoming, or not Tip, I'm sorry, Tolstoi is becoming dangerously ambitious. But he's also ill and stressed, so I'm going to give him Amalfi. Why don't I have Amalfi? The guy rebelled against me, and I conquered it. What is going on? And why all of a sudden is it cool for me to have 9? I need to get rid of a duchy. Okay, what happened here? He rebelled against me. Oh, revoked the title. And he rebelled, no one cares. There we go. Okay, now, Tolstoi. You are going to get the county of Amalfi and the lower titles. Okay, so now Amalfi should be a barony instead of a city. And it is not. What the hell is going on here? I just don't understand this. So your account though, you're not a Lord Mayor or whatever. So maybe Tolstoi, maybe you could figure it out how to get that barony. I'm gonna support the Greens as usual, and I'll lose, I'm sure. We are going to disband. And now's the time to get back to Asia Minor, because that's where all my fighting is going to be moving forward. And we always lose. I tell you, every time I pick somebody, they lose. Okay, Crefftwr, come on. Are you even pregnant? You are not. Come on, you're extra fertile. He's extra fertile. Let's make it happen here. I have to get rid of a duchy. He revoked the barony of Sorrento from Daniel of Sorrento. Can he do that? Oh, good. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. So now, yes, now he's a baron. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Good. Okay, so all these people hate me. You can see that by doing this. Well, this guy really hates me, and what just happened? Oh, there we go. My prisoner, Constantios, is complaining about his dark cell. Let him rot. Is he worth any money, perhaps? 10 gold? Fine. Anyone else? 25 gold? Yep. Nope. You're staying in jail then. Oh yeah, you're going to execute you. You're the leader of the peasant revolt. And you're not worth anything, so you're just going to stay in jail. Alright, fantastic. And we have some good money now. Which again, Marcus is not going to live forever, so... Okay, thank you for paying the ransom. Now, he has smallpox too, which is never a good thing. We have some truces here, but... not what I would expect. Like, I think I'm ready to go against all these guys. Pretty sure. King Vladimir of Bulgaria. Gaeta. Duke the Just. Yeah, I could start. Once I get these troops back, I could start. Let's get some ships. I need 20 of them. Sicily, you should be worth some ships. 3? Really? You're terrible. Alright. We'll get my retinue back. In fact, I should be able to hire a new retinue at this point. Okay, another ransom has been paid. Castletown has been built in Nicaea. Fantastic. Militia training grounds. Okay. Now again, I'm not sure. Am I the leader of all this? Okay, Tolstoi, that's good. Crefftwr, you need to have babies. I don't know what you're waiting for. That's your ambition in life, is to have children. So do so. Please. Okay, let's land on Epiros. Okay, we can disband the fleet. And the retinue goes back home. And can we add to them? We should be able to at this point. We've conquered a lot of provinces. We can't. No, we cannot. Shoot. We could add a smaller unit, but I'm going to wait for more cataphracts. Okay, so now we're going to go to war again against the east. We're going to take one more county from them, one more county from them, one more county from them, one more county from Armenia. Or actually, no. In fact, there is no more Armenia, I guess. Georgia now owns this province, and these guys are here. So it's probably best that we move all of our troops to the east, because that's where they are certainly going to be needed soon. My work in Nicaea seems to be... Oh, another... Let's do it. Another claim. Okay, so we have a claim in Nicaea. Now, revoke title. We have a claim on it. No one will care. Excellent. Things are finally moving my way. And all this is going to be on Marcus's conscience. And so when Tip ascends to the throne, no one's going to blame him for it, which is fantastic. I'm glad this is happening in the last days. Oh, no! Oh, okay. Whew. I thought Tolstoi got murdered, but it was Theocharistos. Of course, he's raising my 2 daughters, so that's a problem. Or my 2 granddaughters, I should say. So we need to find new people to raise them. And at that point, we'll end the turn here. No, not betroth. Educate. Who are we going to get to educate you? Wow, you are fantastic. You're kind, but you're gluttonous and proud and craven, and you have a lot of bad traits, but you have an amazing diplomacy. Holy moly, you're a falconer. 30 diplomacy. But these are my crown jewels here. These 2 girls are going to be ruling the empire, so ambitious isn't bad, but craven is definitely bad. Whereas you are just patient, gregarious, but you're Croatian. You're honest. Okay, you're good. You're pretty good. You can have her. And you are going to get... Do I have an open slot? I do. I'll tutor you myself. That'll be great. Alright, we need a new person on my council, a new magistros. You, definitely. You are fantastic at this. Fabricate a claim here now. Meanwhile, we did revoke this, right? Why are you still here? It's always because I'm waiting for you to give it up. Okay, so I have way too many counties now. Little Crefftwr doesn't seem to be in any hurry to have children. Nope, still not even pregnant. I'm very disappointed in you, Crefftwr. But, you know what? It just means I won't be able to name her children. This needs to happen. So, Adrianopolis and Philippopolis are going to go to Little Crefftwr. Philippopolis. Lower titles. Okay. Adrianopolis. Oh, wait. Well, the duchy, yes, but not just yet. Adrianopolis. And the Duchy of Adrianopolis. Okay. Now, Crefftwr is all taken care of. I'm back in the black in terms of what I own. I have Nicaea now. Fantastic. And he kept pretty good care of it. Although why is my money running out? No, I'm making money. Okay. Excellent. 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 She's got her team ready to go, her crack management team. It's only a little 2-county duchy, so I don't mind. She's not going to cause me any harm. Plus, she loves me. And she may not have kids, in which case I will inherit it again. I believe I'm the heir. Yes, I am. So, fantastic. Okay, well, my plans for my dynasty are moving along well. Tolstoi has another county. I have all of Italy now that isn't owned by the Kingdom of Italy. I have 2 counties now of the Duchy of Nicaea with 2 more to go. And I am the Duke. And in the next episode, we'll be declaring some more wars on the Islamic powers to the east to gain even more territory and hopefully as a result more retinue. So thank you so much for watching and have a good one.